Hi guys. Okay guys, this video is gonna get quite interesting, so grab some popcorn. Hey guys, why do I always do the peace sign? That is so lame. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Chan. Lucas, I'm not coming for your brand. I love you. You saw the title. Alright. So yesterday in Vlogmas Day 6, I told you guys that I was gonna have a story time for you guys at the very end, and for that I apologize because I didn't end up obviously pulling through with it. I wanted to sit down and take time to actually go through the story, and I was way too tired last night and it took way too long to explain the story because I talk so much. So yes, this isn't going to be like a normal like here's my day da, 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 but I figured you guys would enjoy this a whole lot more. So in today's video we're going to do a story time on Hinge Boy. He screwed me over. And yes, I do have pictures that I will pop on the screen all over the place. That's why I'm sitting right here. So obviously I'm not going to disclose anyone's photos, like their pictures of them. However, I will be mentioning his name, but only because on the podcast, if anyone listened, I threw his name out on the podcast. So it'd be kind of stupid for me to be like, well, Jeremy. And then you guys are like, who the f is Jeremy? Anyways, I'm not going to do that. We're going to say his name because he's an asshole. But respecting the girl, I'm not going to say anything about her, put her pictures up or anything. And if I mention what she says, like I'll blur out her name or whatever. In other words, let's get into the story time of how Hinge Boy screwed me over. Okay. So I'm gonna take you guys back a little bit, just a little bit. This started in like September of this year. Basically, one of my friends was like, Kayla, like, you should download a Hinge, like Tinder or whatever. And I was like, for what? And then the conversation, you know, flowed obviously. And then it got to the point where she was just like, I just really don't feel like you would ever do it. Like you're not the type of person that would download it. So I downloaded Hinge. My mom's in there listening to Golden Girls. But to proceed with this story, also, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to look at the viewfinder. Maybe I should do this. I downloaded Hinge. I still have Hinge. Anyways. You guys may be asking yourself one of three questions, okay? One, what is Hinge? Two, what is a Hinge boy? Or three, why do we care? And if you don't care, there's an X right there at the top of your screen, like very, very far, and it'll close you out of your web browser like altogether, and you will never have to sit through another video of mine. You're welcome. Anyways, I was on Hinge. I'm going to be straight up with you. First off, for anyone that doesn't know, Hinge is a dating app. It's almost like Tinder. I feel like it's not as popular as Tinder, so you don't really get that many matches on there. Either that or I'm just ugly. I got matches, but like without sounding like I am the prettiest crayon in the crayon box. I am not the ugliest crayon in the crayon box, and I'm definitely not the ugliest flower in the garden. But it seems like that was the only types of people that would like me. Well, basically, long story short, I was on the app, blah, 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 blah. And for anyone that doesn't know, I'll actually screen record right now. This is what this is what your Hinge profile looks like. So when you click the settings and click view, you know, you can pick different prompts. So mine says leave one word review for this, and it's a picture of myself. I think you guys have seen that on my Instagram. And then I have I'll fall for you if you're down to earth and love God as much as I do, because Jesus is the only name to remember. And sorry, I had a moment. Anyways, so then this one says felt cute, might delete later. Just another picture. You don't write those yourself. Like the captions are there. You don't get to write them in. And so basically it shows your birthday. It shows how tall you are, where you live. I'm gonna have to blur that out because no. And then it shows if you drink, if you smoke weed, or pop pills, I guess. I said pop pills. I meant do drugs. And then it says, where's your business? Where do you work? Photographer, Christian. That's why I put that. Bible, or like the book or whatever, is supposed to imply like if you're agnostic, atheist, Christian, Catholic, Methodist, like whatever you are. So I put Christian, and then house is like where you're from, and I'm obviously from Nashville, Tennessee. And then so this photo says, caption this photo, it's me again. Hi, it's me again. So this one says, I'll introduce you to my family if you can prove you're worthy enough to be introduced, because that's facts, like, duh. Anyways, so this one says, woke up like this, and it's a picture of me. It's literally like, there's no makeup on it at all. The only thing about it is that there's a filter on it. That's it. So this one says, I'll fall for you if you can keep a conversation flowing, because I hate a dry text. Oh my god, I hate a dry texter. Don't even hit my line. Don't even hit my phone up. Like, just don't period. Obviously. Anyways, so I was getting bored of the app because the app just wasn't it for me. Like, it's so boring. Like, no one ever hits you up, and if they do, they're just not interesting. Like, it's just boring. Like, boring. I decided to delete it. Yay! Good job, Kayla. On my journey to deleting the app Hinge, I hit the little like button thingy because it gave me a notification, and I was like, okay, well, let me just see who it is. I clicked it, and lo and behold, Caleb. What happened was I came across Caleb's page, and you know, you can click on the page, right? So like, there's a likes, and you can click on the page, and I wish I had an example, but I can't show you one because no one likes me. So you click on the little profile, and I like scroll down and like saw a bunch of the stuff, and like, I remember distinctly one of his little things, prompts or whatever, was the worst thing you've ever done or whatever, and his said was enlisting in the army. And fun fact, he just didn't like the army. Like, it just wasn't his thing. I love him talking about it like he's like my boyfriend. I'm like, hi, he just doesn't like the army. So conversation was going great. He wasn't like any other guy that I'd ever talked to. And what I mean by that is like, you like literally did not mention sex at all. Like, if you guys want me to talk about that, let me know. That's something I could definitely bring onto my channel. I am somebody that, like, obviously I read the freaky stuff, but I'm not trying to do the freaky, you know what I mean? Like, can you just wait for me? Like, is that hard to ask? So I was like, okay, like, bet. Like, he's not asking for it, so like, duh. I'm like cringing because I'm like looking at our text messages, because girls, guys, we do screenshot your texts. We talked for a little bit over Hinge, and next thing you know, I had said something like, he wasn't asking for my phone number. Ironically, like, I just thought it was kind of weird. Like, I was like, okay. And then most guys will just be like, can I get your snap, which is so annoying. But anyways, so he wasn't asking me for my snap, wasn't asking me for my number or anything, and I was just like, okay, well, that's kind of weird, whatever. Anyways, wasn't really that worried about it, not strung up on that. Anyways, so we were having this conversation, and I mean, like, we got so deep in conversation that we were talking about, like, not what we'd name our kids, but like what we will name our own individual kids, like the names we have planned. Oh, that was the first day talking. The first day talking. There was a conversation that happened where I was like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? I don't even remember what his favorite color, to be honest. I don't remember his favorite color. And then I said, oh, it's blush pink and Tiffany blue, which is my two favorite colors. And he was like, Tiffany blue or something. And I was like, well, I can't send you a picture on here because there's no option to do that. It's not like I could just like screenshot it and send it to him. Like, there's no way you can do that. So he was like, oh, well, I was gonna ask for your Snapchat, but I didn't want to be rude. And I was like, hi. I'm getting a Snapchat, and then basically we talked on there for a hot minute, back and forth, whatever. So I said, there was at one point when I basically had said to him, I was like, oh, hey, like, we should definitely FaceTime one day or whatever. And he was like, yeah, we should, whatever. And I was like, well, I'd actually have to have your number in order to do that. You know, because me trying to like get the number, cop the digit, you know. Anyways, copped the number, got it. And from there on, here we go. Anyways, I'm so ugly. I literally like screenshotted where oh yeah. So this was one of the first times, well, I'll just put it on the screen. This was one of the first times we FaceTimed. And I want to say he called me at 12:57. Yeah, he called me at 12:57, and we got off the phone at 5 a.m. We spent 5 hours on the 5 hours on the phone. God bless America. When it comes to dating apps or dating anyone in general, I'm more of the type of person that's like, let's talk for a hot minute before we like hang out and date in person, because it just makes me feel better. I was like, hey, I'm a little rusty on the dating world right now, blah blah blah, let's keep things slow. I'd honestly prefer if we waited a bit before like hanging out in person, because for me it's just a comfort thing. I don't want to hang out with you. It's not that I don't want to hang out with you, I just don't want to like get in the car and be like, oh my god, I forget. Like, you know, I'd rather just like be like, oh my god, yes, like, you know, basically. So I'm just gonna like put up little subtle things that were said, because there was like many text message periods of time where, I mean, we talked for a month, like a month. That's a hot minute. This is, you need to know this information, okay? So he said, well, I hope so. Also, if I don't talk to you too much after tonight, it's because I'm going on staff duty every day this week. So basically on a 24-hour shift, and then I'm off for 8, and then on for 24, and then off for 8. So like, I'm either going to be in a building with no service, doing nothing, or sleeping. So I just wanted you to know so you don't worry too much. But it does start at midnight tonight. And I said, ew, that sucks. I guess try not to miss me. He said, I'm going to miss you a lot. I just wanted you to know so that you didn't think I was ghosting you or I didn't want to talk to you. And I said, why does that kind of break my heart? You're going to miss me a lot. And I said, it's going to suck, but I'll be waiting to annoy you and chat your ear off when you get back. And then, ew, I'm like cringing reading these. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to look washed out. Hold on. Okay. I had to change cameras, so ignore the quality. Cameras because my camera started dying and the other battery's charging, and I don't know how that was dying because it literally said it was 100% charged. I like was asking him, I was like, when do you think is an appropriate time to tell our parents that we're talking? Because it had been like 2 weeks at this point. I was like, okay, well, I can see things moving on better with this guy, so like there's no point in me not saying anything to my parents about it now, and I was already nervous enough as it is. So I was like, hey, like when are you gonna tell your parents? And this is the response I get, that he's already told his parents. So I was like, oh my god, now I feel like such an asshole because like I haven't said anything about like I'm the girl, like I should have told my parents, you know. Said to him, I got home from work early or whatever, and my mom's one of those people that obviously wants a relationship with whoever I'm dating. So like I tried to FaceTime him, right? And no response. I text him and I'm like, dude, like can you FaceTime for like not even 5 minutes, like not even 5 minutes, long enough for my mom to say hi. And he was like, I'm on the phone with my cousin. You talk to your cousin every day. You can't give up 5 minutes for a girl that you're trying to get in a relationship with. That's a red flag. So I was like, interesting, whatever. So I got butthurt because do not even try to fix the scenario. Don't try to make me see it a different way because you're wrong. It's just, I'm not gonna look at it a different way. If you're trying to get to know the girl that you're dating or going to date, there's no reason you should be making time for everyone else and not her. I'm sorry, there's just facts, especially if that's the only person you talk to every single day. You can literally have a relationship. I can literally talk to my best friend from the freaking UK. I can talk to 7 other people throughout the day as long as I make at least 30 minutes to an hour time for you, period. Understanding and respecting the fact that you're in the military, so obviously your time is like more valuable in a way. It's like if I have a second to talk to you, it's like I need to drop what I'm doing because that's the only time you have. But like, sis, okay, like for a peace of mind, we're serious, right? Like you're not talking to anyone else, it's just you and me. Just wanted to know. So I like went about my day, whatever. I dead ass was like gonna delete my like Hinge and Tinder and shit over him. Okay, so October 7th, I basically was like talking to him about wanting to hang out with him in person. So I was like, we need to figure out a day that we can go on a date, whatever. The next week he was going out back home to where his family lives so he could hang out with his brother on his brother's birthday. Respect it, get it. So the next week was Halloween on a Saturday, so I was like, let's just hang out on Halloween, why not? So we were gonna go bowling and then walk around like on a runway type thing, like running, like strutting or shit. Oh my god, I should have sent the girlfriend this, holy shit. Okay, it says I said, you may just have yourself a girlfriend by the end of the year. That's if you want one, LOL. And he said, I would only want one if it were to be you, but I understand. Okay, so I had sent him pictures of myself, right? Like, no, hold on. That sounded a little fishy, especially in this generation. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let me... rewind. Okay, so I had sent pictures of myself, right? I sent him pictures, like, of my makeup. Like my face, if you will. People love your eyes just the way they are. They make people fall for you too easy. Because I posted... Oh my god, do I have the picture, Lord? Where I had like blue eyes because of a filter, so I sent him that. I tried to send him a letter because I thought it'd be cute, whatever. It sent back. The letter sent back. I said, hey, your letter was sent back, why was that? He said, did you not put the address right? Because I haven't been to my PO. I said, I sent a picture, is that not how I was supposed to write it? And he said, I'm not sure how long ago did you send it? And then I would like to also say that this boy sent me 2 photos of him from when he was a child. One of them being a baseball card. Now, if you guys know baseball cards, if you've been living under a rock your whole life and don't understand that your first and last name goes on every baseball card that you have, it does. Like, that's kind of weird how his last name is this and this says something else. Just in case I mispronounced it or something. And he was like, that's my last name, but that shouldn't matter. I had people send me letters in Korea with only my first or last name on it. I'm not sure. I'm sorry it got sent back. And I said, I only asked because I noticed one of your younger photos you sent me, it was a different last name. Don't try to do not try to catch me slipping, because I swear to God. Oh no, I meant my middle name. My last name is blah. It's Caleb blah blah blah. I didn't tell you that was my last name, question mark. I usually don't tell people because it's kind of weird. I screenshotted the message and sent it to him because I was like, you're not gonna play me like a fiddle. That's not happening. So I'm going to, I have the screen recording of us on FaceTime. Like, the friggin' night that we FaceTimed, the next morning I wake up, it's Saturday. So he says, good morning, I miss you. Heart, red heart. So I said, I miss you more. How did you sleep, my love? Nothing. I had to send it as a text, my dad. He didn't respond. So like 4 hours later, I said, missing you, right? At 1 a.m. I text him and I like say that I had like this random moment where I was laying in the bed and da-da-da-da-da and really wanted like, you know, a little cuddle session, if you want. Why is all my cameras dying? Like, are you kidding me? Can't get my point across because every camera's dying. Okay, so you guys, it's been a couple days. It's been a whole weekend, no word from Mr. Caleb, and I'm sitting there on Monday getting ready to go to work. Now, mind you, I worked 11 to 9, so this is like, you know, it's a Monday. Girls are good at what we do. I'm gonna be straight up, I'm gonna talk for the community. Girls are good at what we do. Period. You give us the first and last name, you give us a face name, you give us face, whatever, favorite color, your address, whatever, we're gonna find you. Like, it just, period. He didn't even have social media and I still found his family. Like, that's how good I was, okay? Somehow I ended up on his mom's page all the way from his aunt's page to his grandma's page. I'm about to leave for work and I have like 10 minutes till I'm supposed to leave, right? And I get this feeling and I'm like, you have to check Facebook. I don't know what the hell made me want to check, but thank you God. I'm basically on the grandma's page again. So I see this girl and like I said, I'm not gonna post the pictures because I'm just not petty and I respect the girl. So anyways, I see this picture of this girl and Caleb and I'm like, holy crap. And I'm like, wait a second, hold up. It could just be a family member, you know, he's in the military, they all be posting pictures of him everywhere. He's Grandma Susan's cover art, he's Grandma Kettle or whatever's profile picture, like he's just everywhere. Okay, maybe he's just like a cousin, well maybe she's a cousin. So I click on the page, right? And like I said, I can't show you these pictures, but I'll like show you what she put on Facebook, but not like her name or anything. So she said, thanks for making my days better. This was posted yesterday. Like, if we're speaking as if today is Monday, it was posted Sunday, the day of his brother's birthday party. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh, hell no. So then I go click on her profile picture and it says, never knew how much a single person could mean to me, ... until I met you. Well, if your cousin came out your mama's coochie, what you mean? What? So I'm like confused, right? And I see this. Happy National Boyfriend Day to my best friend. Thank you for loving me, supporting me, always encouraging me, listening, protecting me, and just being you. Not many girls get lucky enough to find someone who is all about them and who treats them as good as you do me. And I'd say I'm the luckiest girl alive. I love you. And then it says like post significant other. There's a bunch of different ones. Dating someone who brings out the best in you, blah, 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 blah. Might I add, if there's the same day that he FaceTimed me the first time, he FaceTimed her. I tried everything in my power to get a hold of this girl because I was like, girls supporting girls, Adeline Moore, and thank you mother for teaching us that.